We are just packing and packing. He's packing his cars. I just did his clothes. I'm about to do Jax's clothes and my clothes. Everyone, we are packing. I didn't do my hair today, that's why this is sleeping day. We are just packing and packing. He's packing his cars. I just did his clothes. I'm about to do Jax's clothes and my clothes. This morning,
You're gonna get clothes, but get going.
hey, leave them on the green table. I did toiletries while I was getting ready, so it took me a little while to get ready, but I was able to do this. There's been some drama. I guess Jax woke up with a sinus headache and he said he felt dehydrated, but like he came down chugging water. And he was really pale and we're like, what's going on? And first he always denies it, but then he started to say he felt weird, he felt bad. Always makes me nervous. But he was chugging and chugging water because he was paranoid he was gonna get dehydrated and get sick and start puking. I'll take it. I'm sure I'll use it. But actually the opposite ended up happening and he drank so much water in like 10 minutes that he puked it all up. But then he instantly felt better. He's been 100%. I do have him sitting with a bowl and I gave him some dried toast to try, but he was instantly said, I feel great. He's talking my ear off, so I think we're fine. He needs to not overreact. Like he was freaking out and even asked me to take his temperature, which was completely normal. And I think he has a little bit of my anxiety when it comes to things like that, so everything is good. I did. He wanted to know just to feel better and it's completely normal. It was just his allergies and then he drank too much water too fast. That can upset your tummy. I know it does for me. But I need to get back to packing. Yvonne got here, but they are out in the garage putting the roof and the doors back on the Jeep because sadly we can't make a 6-hour highway drive with it wide open. That would just be a little miserable and we don't know if we're going to go through any rain. So yeah, just going to get back to it. I don't know how much I'll film. I go from room to room and it's just hard for me to film. friends. Excuse the car noises. I am taking a break from packing to run out on some of our errands that we have today. I noticed I was running low on the sunscreen that I like to keep in my bag that's safe for your face, and also as a spray so you can use it on your arms. So went to Walgreens for that back there, and we were gonna bring the coffee that we got all the way from England from Polly. I'm really excited to try it, but we realized the bag was not enough for us to use for 3 people every day for a week. So sadly, we're gonna wait till we get back to use it because they just finished up our current bag, and I am heading to a coffee shop right across the street to get a big bag of coffee that will last us the whole trip. And that's pretty much my update. I don't want to die, so I'm gonna put you away before I get hit by a car. Hello everyone, I know I look insane. I just showered and did a second round of turquoise because I like to over dye my hair when I'm going on a trip to save myself a few days until I need to touch it up. I know I'm going to be in the sun a lot and washing my hair a lot, so if I can give it a boost, it is worthwhile. Plus I got to warm up because fall just makes me so cold when it starts to get cooler. It's like perfect weather out there, but my body has a hard time switching from like 90s to 70s, and then it's been getting in the 40s overnight. But yeah, so I got my magic towel on here, soaking up the water, since I'm gonna have to lay down for a bit to get Sebastian to sleep, and I don't want to get blue on this blanket that I made, so that's why I look like a hunchback. Anyway, I thought I would wrap up the vlog a little early. I mean, it's basically 9 o'clock. I don't know when Sebastian's gonna come up since we're on vacation time now, basically. Whenever he wants to. He's outside doing the fire pit with Ilan and his daddy, so maybe now if he's exhausted, maybe a little later. I'm happy to just sit here. I don't think I need to really go over the day. I'll just mention a few things that I didn't film. I did vacuum. So exciting. Didn't bother filming it. I was just trying to get through the main rooms so we don't come home to tumbleweeds of dog hair. And you saw me go out on my errand. The chai was not that good. It was really watery. Sebastian enjoyed it. I will say Starbucks has a really good chai, and I put extra chai syrup in it and no water. Like a spicy chai. I just couldn't taste the tea. It tasted like almond milk with some cinnamon. I drank it all, but yeah, that place is really expensive, but it's very convenient to get to if we need to buy coffee beans. I still really want to try the London coffee, but yeah, it's like half a bag or something, like compared to what I just purchased, and it just wouldn't last us. And I don't know if we could get good coffee beans in Duck. There's not even a full grocery store there. You've got to go to a different town. Not that it's far, it's all connected. But let's see, what else did I do? I didn't film before dinner because we were just doing tablet apps. It's a thing that the kids get new app or new apps plural before we go on a road trip or a plane trip. Sebastian is still young, so I'll get him 2 or 3. Jax is older and earns basically an allowance. It's merit points that translate to money. So I bought him a $1.99 app, and he was in charge of anything else he spent. And he chose one, I don't know, $5.99. I've purchased his already. Sebastian, he's picked out 2, and I will purchase them after he's asleep because I have to download them and then turn on the in-app purchases and to unlock the full versions. And then lock it back down. I'd love to find him another one, but apps are such junk lately that I don't know if I'll find anything else. Maybe I'll look at that while I'm sitting here, but this is calling to me. But I will have plenty of time to do that tomorrow, so maybe I will just focus on the apps. Feeling a little anxiety, a lot of anxiety. I've had anxiety all day. Started out with Jax's little drama, but we figured it all out. He was having allergies, as he often does, but because it was right before the trip, he freaked out because he has a history of coming down with like colds and stuff, even bronchitis, like right before we go on a trip. So I think he panicked and worried that he was dehydrated and was just drinking and freaking out and overanalyzing. And he ended up drinking too much water too fast. I'm puking it. Just pure water. And then he really started to flip out. Just apologizing left and right. Sorry, I don't want to ruin the trip. I don't want to get people sick. Can you take my temperature? I really don't want to get everybody sick. I don't want to ruin the trip. So I take his temperature to calm him down. Completely normal. And it's just like a weight was lifted off his shoulder because he was feeling so much better after he puked. Even before he puked, he was saying that he had woken up with a sinus headache, but it was almost gone. But then he was starting to feel bad, like he's starting to say, I feel funny, which is code word for I'm going to puke within the hour. And that was building up because of his nerves and all the water. So he was already feeling better on that front after puking, and the headache was going away. And then it was just like stress and anxiety, and he was just flipping out. So for some reason, just that, it was like right at the moment when he found out his temperature was normal and he could just say, okay, think logically again, I'm feeling good. It was like a switch went and he was just like instantly his normal self, totally fine. I did make him stay on the couch for like a half an hour, and then I gave him some dry toast and had him sit on the couch some more. And then he felt good and he went off to his room and was totally fine. Came back and ate a protein bar. Just because you gotta be gentle with your tummy after you've puked, even if it was just nerves. So yeah, that was a drama, but all is well. And we know water in moderation. You don't chug 2 glasses of water in 10 minutes on a extremely nervous, anxious stomach. I don't think there's really anything else to say. I have some anxiety because I'll start to get nerves. What am I going to forget? Is it going to be something major? And it's always something that we can't get that we forget. One time Jax completely forgot every single charger, like for all of his devices. Luckily, I had an extra Apple one that he could use for his iPad, and then he could use the brick from the Apple one and the cord that my husband had to charge his Switch. But his DS used a proprietary cord, and I ended up using our Walmart accounts to two-day a new cord to him. I didn't tell my husband. It was about $9, I think, total. And yeah, so he's got a whole list and an alarm, and I will go over things with him as well, because he is responsible for that still, despite that happening. And hopefully he's learned from that. But I will be doing my cords in the morning. I've forgotten things in the past. I've forgotten a Fitbit charger when I had a Fitbit. So I always forget something, and I just always hope that it's something minor that you can just buy or you don't need. We'll find out. Anyway, because I showered, I will be on track to be ready a little quicker. I do like a shower in the morning. I'm gonna probably wish I had one. It just kind of wakes me up and makes me feel warm and nice, but it's better to be ready to go when you have to get out the door. I'm gonna try to leave by 10. Don't have much more to pack. It will basically be morning stuff, though I think I'll pack my computer tonight. And then morning will be cords, final toiletries. I'll probably end up having to put my toiletry bag up where my feet are, because I'm bringing a very small knitting project, so this should be able to fit in my little backpack, and I won't have to have an extra bag, just my laptop sleeve. So I think we'll get it all working. But yeah, my clothes are in a larger bag. It's just easier in the fall when I have like a sweatshirt and 2 sweaters in there, plus I'll be wearing a sweater. I need it for the evenings and the mornings. But yeah, it means I have a bigger bag. Everything else is in packing cubes, so my bag is in the Jeep, and I'm like, don't steal my clothes, people. At least my docs are locked up in a locked roof box. But yeah, if anybody goes near that car, I will see it on the camera and get alerted. Oh gosh, the things I stress about are ridiculous sometimes. But I'm going to spare you this face any longer and say goodnight. I'm sure the little one will be heading up soon, so I'm going to wrap it up. But thank you for watching. We will be on the road tomorrow. Hope you enjoy that upcoming series of vlogs from our beautiful little beach town that we love so much. And I'll see you then. My name is Stephanie, if I didn't already say that. I always forget to introduce myself if you're new here, but if you're new here, you probably didn't make it this far, because that's asking a lot. But anyway, stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.